We're waiting for YouTube to actually load. This is much faster. I'm here with Marie.
Yeah.
And she is just sharing her screen on her phone on Telegram because she is like pointing me to something that I would like to address. So I don't know why YouTube is. I hope YouTube is now live, but I am recording now on. Please ask the host to give permission. Oh, I lost my permission. Hold on a second. Okay, this is live, so we can actually share that on Facebook in a moment. So we're already streaming on, what's it called? YouTube. So what I'm doing now is I share that on Facebook, and I'm sharing that only to my personal Goldentron support. It is not a scam. We are live with members now answering questions, right? Answering questions. Boom. And time. So let me check on Facebook if we are already streaming there. And participants, I might be able to, hold on. So this should be live. So I'm really sorry, we are streaming live because this is really important. You should be able to see the screen already. We are just going through some questions in a moment, but I'm just trying to figure out where I can make myself a host again. So I am make a host there. Okay, yes. And then make this one a co-host. Yes. And now I can focus at least on my Zoom, but now I'm actually going to Facebook and pick that link so that you guys can share it. Or check at least if you're on YouTube already. So YouTube is already done there, and I share my link. Share my link. It's not a scan, copy, and put that in Telegram right now. And now we're starting with the questions, or at least what you have to say, right? So this is the YouTube link on Facebook, actually. And on YouTube, I can just copy that link. So link time, there you go. And this is the YouTube direct link for the live stream. All right, so back to you now. So we have Marie here. She's in my group on Goldentron Success Team and asking me about what's going on with Goldentron. Is it a scam? And I can definitely say it's not a scam. I've worked with the owners closely together on testing the smart contract. So we were working on that stuff for almost a month last year, and we were actually about to launch it December 18th, but we couldn't. The smart contract was not doing what we were promising it would do, which is that automation stuff and the cycling thing. So if you are on Facebook or on YouTube, you can just watch it in my group. Just leave a comment on Facebook and I'll give you the link to everything. I see some people here on the call just checking that out from my group. I just want to make sure that everybody is on the same page. And that is like Goldentron is a super awesome product, which is a blessing to me and to anybody that is in this program. The problem, though, is that everybody is in it and don't do anything with it. And just address that right from the beginning. What we were doing in before the launch is doing a lot of presentations about what you need to do when it launched. And that is like register the account. There is a manual process. And then the second manual process is sharing the opportunity. So almost 5,000, 6,000, I don't know what the exact number was right now, but it's definitely less than 10,000 at the moment. But 5,000 people were coming into Goldentron probably in the first day or 48 hours within that week. The problem is that, or let's say not problem, but let's say I've been working with the leaders and all the people together to actually make sure that everything works perfectly. And we should have launched that in December to give you a Christmas present. We couldn't do that. The owners were a little bit sad about this, and we had to postpone it to the next year. I think the launch was around January 13th or 12th, I don't know. I have no, it's actually on screen. So this is my very first account that you see on the screen right there. The very first picture you saw with the transaction, that shows January 13th, and that's local time. My time is like 11:45 a.m. That is when we got the smart contract address from our leaders group, from the owner, because the owner actually said that we're having a trader in our group. And that means that some people were able to register before the leaders or the owners, which is really sad. I didn't know how bad it was, but this is like everybody's like looking at each other, what's going on, right? So there is a lot of stuff that has happened on launch day, which I would like to help Goldentron out right now, because to be honest with you, I was just kicked out because they think that I have done 20 accounts in a short amount of time on the Zoom, and that is like crazy when you are actually not able to do stuff during testing. So I want to help the owners out because I see people in my group questioning what's going on right now, and I was not aware because I actually have no access to anything, which is okay. I have no bad feelings about it. I actually love it with Goldentron. I have 22 accounts by now. I'm helping my group to actually move forward. As I said, the problem is that everybody's just waiting. And this is the blessing part, is that we are actually able to just register and let the smart contract handle all the good stuff automatically. You don't have to log into a back office. So on launch day, a lot of people have the same questions. It's like, why is the website not working? Why is the back office not working? I'm not sure about you, Marie, but I'm pretty sure that you have been on my Zoom call where I showed you how to register your account on Tron Scan, or how did you actually do the registration? May I know your story first before you...
I was actually able to do the registration through the back office without the Tron Scan.
Okay.
I was able to get in. I had no issues with that.
Was that on launch day, or was it a couple of days later?
I think it was a couple of days. I think it was the next day, I think it was.
Yeah.
So I ended up registering, and I am in the 3,000.
Oh, awesome. So if you have an ID 3000, you probably have not getting paid so far. And the only reason for that is because, as I said, we have moved only like 5,000 to 6,000 accounts right now. And I think it's like a double amount. So if you have a 3,000 ID, we need to see something around 6,000 in order for you to get paid. But the thing is that what I meant with the website, we had a problem with the website on launch day. So there was a lot of traffic. I have not been working with Goldentron before Goldentron, actually. So there was another product that I hear is called Golden Matrix. And as I said, this is my account. I have the first ID number is 125. And that was exactly created when I received the smart contract address. So I was following all the rules, all the instructions from the owner. The problem is that the owner told us that we have a trader in our room, and people were able to register before the public or before the leader got the link, which is a no-go. And that's why he shared the smart contract address with us. I have problems in testing. I was on a network in Germany. I had to use VPN. After 4 hours of testing, I was not able to do 4 accounts in 4 hours until I got VPN. So the website was really, really slow. I was not registering on website on launch day. Actually, we got the smart contract address, and then I opened up a Zoom with Tons to actually show what's going on TronScan, how you can actually do the manual registration, which is not manually in a programmer's respect. I say manually because you're using not the website, but you're using a different interface. So what I mean with that is you can actually go to a smart contract directly and just click somewhere that says register and put some numbers in, and that's it. So I have no issues on TronScan. I was showing people on a Zoom call live how I registered 9 accounts in under 10 minutes. Everything is recorded. I'm not sure if that replay was ever released, but that shows exactly when I did my registrations, when is the first account. I mean, you see the timestamp. The only thing that you need to check in the leaders group is when was that link posted there. So did I do my stuff before that, or just because we're following rules? I have nothing against Goldentron. On the contrary, I'm just still helping my group. I'm just focused on, I remove all the noise from my group, and I just want to address something. When I removed 2 ladies from my group because of certain things, I don't want to address it here on that live stream, but 2 people were enough to make my Telegram account restricted. I was not able to do private messages first for 2 days just because of 2 people. So if you scroll a little bit down to the picture, Marie, where you showed me the group actually with 22,000, I think that was originally the next one, right? And maybe
yes.
click on, yes, and click on this. Okay. No, actually go back, because you see the scam. You can see the scam on the picture a little bit better. So what it is, you see there is a 21,000 members group there. And on launch day, we were like 13,000 people. And now you see there's a lot of people coming into the system. You can imagine that if people don't get paid, they will be angry. And there probably are a lot of people actually reporting the group. And that's why it says maybe scam. I've never seen that on Telegram, that a group has actually a tag that says scam. But that is exactly why I wanted to jump on this live stream to help Goldentron out. It is not a scam. It is something where people get impatient because they got not paid after 7 days right now. And the reason for that is purely the fact that no one is really sharing the opportunity. If we are 5,000 people on day 1 and you are just sharing the opportunity with 1 person, we could have 10,000 people or 10,000 accounts right on day number 2. And if 1 person comes in again, we are 20,000, 40,000, and so on. And then we are actually talking numbers, right? As I said, I have only 22 accounts, which is fair enough, right? It's 8,000 Tron approximately. But I made it back on the first 2 hours. Why? Because 5,000 people were coming into the system right away. I don't want people to feel bad about, that they have not getting paid. That's why I created Goldentron Success Team, actually, so that we can have some fun in the group. Marie, you have been in the group for quite some time, maybe, and experienced something like the rain, right? This everybody is freaking out because I have, just let it rain for 1 Tron and everybody gets some money, right? Can you share some
Yes.
of your experience there? What did you like about it? Why? And something like about that stuff.
Um, well, first of all, it was the atmosphere of the people inside the chat room, inside the Telegram. That was what I did enjoy. And knowing that a lot of people were from New Zealand, which is where I really originated from, that was also a bonus as well. Um, the raindrops, that's just a blessing. But then you got to remember to give back as well. So I ended up, I think, giving out about 300 drawn back to the raindrops just to help others as well. So yeah,
Yeah,
no, I've enjoyed the experience with this group. So for me, coming on this morning and seeing that AB's thing had scam written on it, then questions came about, and I was like, oh my gosh, I need to address this in the group. Only because I was missing for a couple of days, so catching up with everything was like, oh, what the hell's going on?
yeah,
So,
yeah,
but I didn't mean
yes.
to fud in the group or anything. I was just like, okay, I don't understand what's going on. So yeah.
Yeah, yeah. First of all, I was stopping you right there, but I just said no. I just want to check it out first. I was on a dinner with my girlfriend right there and said, look, I have to get the dinner first, and then we're jumping on this live right now and just answering some questions. So thank you so much for actually confirming the blessings that you have received in the group. And actually, I remember that you have actually donated back 300 Tron into my seeded bot, where people freaking out the terminology seeded as a way that, it's a pool and whatever it is said about it. But this is just a blessing for people that are waiting for the profits. So we were just developing strategy actually to help people getting an account in Goldentron. So there is a lot of people from New Zealand. Actually, I love the New Zealand people. Actually, they have no problem with sharing the stuff for the community, and that is like, I think we created like 2 or 3 accounts right now from the donations. So that people can experience the Goldentron accounts. The problem though is, as we are not moving fast enough, we need to adapt it a little bit, so that we can focus on the marketing and not burning our budget. On the other side, whenever people coming in and we are actually growing the budget for donations, then we can open more accounts that helps the overall global project. So just to be clear, Goldentron is from day number 1 a global project. So there's only one link. So if you're just talking about Goldentron to your friend and say, look, this is less than $10. It's a 300 Tron registration, and that's all what you have to do. Register the account once. The smart contract will upgrade you automatically. It will pay out the stuff that you should have in your wallet automatically. So anything that you see coming into your wallet, I don't know which day it will be, but there will be coming some profits very soon, hopefully, when people waking up and say, look, oh yeah, we just have to share the opportunity. So there can only be 2 things happening. Either people lost interest in sharing the opportunity at all. So we stuck and everybody's just like 5,000 IDs, that's it. I don't believe that this will happen, because the more we are talking about what's going on, the more we are educating people, the more people we are attracting to Goldentron that are actually understanding, yes, in order for us to move, we have to register. So I don't believe that we are not moving forward. I just say it's a matter of time. So in my group, we're just taking that time to build our business with personal links, team efforts in a different platform, just to build the funds that are needed in order for us to create more Goldentron accounts, because there's only 2 options. We have a personal and a team building a business, and we have that global aspect where the whole world could actually just register when they know about it. Not everybody knows about it yet. We need to make some noise in a positive way. Does that make sense, Marie?
Yes, it does.
So that's what happens right now, and why people are probably angry, and they have reported this group, and that's why it says scam right there. I'm really sorry to see that. It's still a distraction for them to move forward, but it will not stop the whole project, because there will be haters every time you have something really good to offer. You just need to focus on the good aspect. So that's why I want my group to actually stay away from any negativity and no politics, nothing in my group that has, other distractions. When you want to know something, I can, openly talk about this in the group. I'm not going to Facebook like this year and talking, oh, something bad has happened. But, the thing is the fact that so many, people know where I'm coming from in terms of I have been a leader. I'm not working as a leader anymore. I'm still a leader in my group. So I don't need to be an official leader in order for me to help you guys out with Goldentron. Right? The thing is that when I see stuff like that, that's the confirmation that I'm lucky I don't see it. We can just focus on what is important, and that is like education and helping people to understand how to recruit and how to get people interested in this project. So that is why I wanted to be on this call and answering your questions. I have not asked you anything until now. So if you want to have some additional stuff that needs to be clarified, then please let me know, because you told me you just was away for a couple of days. Is there anything
Yes,
that we have
yes.
not covered yet?
Um, so when I looked at that page, and and you see that there's 21,000 people, it was like, well, if there's that many people that have joined the Telegram group, why is that number not showing in the back office? Why are people not registering? Is it
Yeah.
because of because that was one question that sort of baffled me, was just like, well, if we're only up to 6,000 but there's 21,000 in the group,
Yeah.
why are you in the group if you're not going to register?
Yeah, that's a good question, and I cannot answer that. The thing is, that is exactly right. If we are only, I don't know what the exact number is. I would check that and give that in the post, or make another video on what is the actual number. I just want to address something, and that is like, if we have 21,000 people in Telegram, probably not everybody is listening or is watching what's going on in the channel or in the group. So what happened is, if we are working on that stuff and you are consistently getting some messages like gifts and all that stuff during the launch to keep that hype up, some people might just have muted the group and forget about it. So the thing is, when you are an internet marketing guy that use an autoresponder like email marketing, it probably sounds familiar that if you have a list of 100,000 subscribers, and then you send an email and only 1,000 people are opening my email, percentage-wise, it's a fraction of my 100,000, right? So the thing is, you need to segment those people and say, look, whoever seen that message needs to be taken out of 100,000 people's subscription list and put that on a hot list that is like interested in Goldentron, as an example. And then you can focus on, better messages that are really answering the questions they have, right? And then see how many people from that 99,000 people are actually open up another message. So consistently, you need to see who's active and who's not active, and remove just the inactive users, right? Or if you leave it like that, you just have to consistently make sure that people that are active are moved out to a very hot group. So that is your target, and then you see the real number. And obviously, as you see, you only have like 5,000 accounts registered. So now you need to focus on what is happening with the rest. Why are you not into Goldentron yet? What is the reason? Do you need some clarification, a lot of people were like asking about the website on launch days, like I cannot log in, frustrations and stuff. And then I started my group and moved people from the 13,000 people into my group, and we're turning, unsatisfied people into happy people, and then, just sharing the Goldentron
I
experience.
just on a Zoom, Mama.
You know what I'm saying? So this is that was the reason why I was just focused on that kind of stuff, and I do it my way. So it's like I learned from the owners, dare to be different, and I was just going for that motto, is like dare to be different. So, and that caused a lot of noise maybe, and other stuff. So I don't care anymore, because I am just focused on how can we grow Goldentron, and helping people in my group. That's why, when you ask me about the scam, I directly say it's not a scam. People are easily saying it's a scam when they are not seeing money instantly, but they don't want to work. So they're just, putting in some money, and they just sit waiting for their profits. And that's not something how business works. You cannot just expect that people come automatically without you talking about it, sharing the opportunity. I mean, we have, like what you said, 20,000 people, but we might have only like 10 clicks on the presentation stuff on Facebook. So actually, you need everybody that is in your Telegram to share that opportunity, like and comment on the post. That is a minimum that people should do, and we will focus on that once we have segment my group. I'm just taking out everybody that is having no account, or who are really not interested in that stuff anymore, and to see the real numbers and just focus on that and making that private.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's a good
exactly.
question. Why people are not registered yet? That's a really good question. Is there anything? I think we have some more screenshots. Maybe, I don't know. Yeah, there was that. Who is that man? I don't know. It's maybe a hater or something. It doesn't really matter who that is. But that guy. Okay, can you click on that person? Because that is something you also showed me. Who is okay?
Yeah. So cyber warrior. So yeah.
Whoever that is doesn't matter, because the thing is, you have to understand, Telegram is anonymous. So it could be a girl, it could be it could be whoever. You just create an account and start sending messages like that. So if I'm reading that, bro, AB is a scam, why? It's not a scam. No, it's the third time they are launching. I don't know which stuff they have launched, but other than Golden Matrix with Ethereum, I don't know what else they had. But Ethereum was not a scam. I have not been in that, but I know Ethereum has become really expensive. So it might be some stuff where people got stuck and could not move forward, and that's why Goldentron has been actually released as a way to make it cheaper for them, and also making sure that it's automatic. I think Golden Matrix was actually not an automatic system, and then people are easily saying it's a scam because they probably have not made money. But I know, if I'm not mistaken, that the owners are actually about to make Golden Matrix, 2.0, what you call that, and make it actually automated. For those who have been already investing, have been in the Ethereum version. So I know I have never seen owners taking care of their community that much. On the other side is like they have to deal with a lot of trouble figuring out who is an enemy, who is not an enemy, and that's not my business. So I have no interest in finding out who is who, and we're just focused on how can you be part of Goldentron, and how can you actually make money with Goldentron, right? So I see some people in the Zoom, in the chat box. Let me see if that is a question. And it says, where is the Goldentron Telegram group? Is the contract closed? And you're from India, so welcome on this call. How did you know about the Zoom? Actually, you're not in my group, right? people sharing the Zoom maybe outside. But that's fine. If you want to share the Zoom and invite people to this call, feel free to do that. And maybe you just talk to, oh, Chris Gable. I'm from Chris Gable team. Chris, I'm not sure if you are on a team and stuff, but feel free to share that link from the Zoom. Let me actually make that host only. I don't know what the join chat thing is all about, but I need to share my link for the Zoom. Hold on a second. Invite, there you go. Copy the link. So first of all, what you ask is the contract closed? No, it cannot be closed. It has been deployed to the blockchain and is working even without a website. That is what we try to explain. Oh, the official group, I see. I'm not sure if I'm welcome, to be honest. As I said, I was kicked out of any official groups. You can, we can, that's good to know. That's a new official group released by Alina and Brooke. Okay, cool. So yeah, I know that Marie also shared that with me. We will see what happens in the future. As I said, I want to help Goldentron out right now. What you can do is maybe check with Colinti or other admins who know who I am and check if they want to address that stuff with the group in order for you know, for a Q&A session here. So I have just give the link to the Zoom call, and we're just recording that stuff. And I can give that to Team Breeze as well. Yeah. Again, for that question from Easy Earnings, which is a cool name, I think. Really love that. The contract is not closed. So the thing is, once we deploy a smart contract to the blockchain, it's just sitting there. So that's why, you know, when there was like people asking about Daisy and Goldentron comparing that kind of stuff, we were not about to release a contract that is not ready. So we were testing as long as it is needed to be tested until everything works as it should be, right? So with that being said, once everything worked, we have deployed that smart contract and we just launched. But the problem is too many people have joined right from day number one. And even the Amazon servers that Brooke has actually put in place were not really handling the huge traffic. That's why there is a delay. And especially, you have to understand, if you register on TronScan, not through the website, on TronScan, the programmers had to manually import the information to sync it with the website. So people who were able to log in could not see their details either because they have registered their account on TronScan, not the website. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Hope that makes sense. What about old joining? What do you mean by old joining? Will they continue with old joining as they were, or people have to start from start? Well, we don't have to start from start. There is no ending. If you're talking about Goldentron, we're just, you know, if you are compared to the German Autobahn, right? You want to go to the work, you want to earn some money, you sit in your car driving to the Autobahn, and then everybody else is on the Autobahn, right? And the very first person thinks that money comes in when they just wait. So the first one that stands in line is waiting. The second one in line is waiting. The third one, so it's a traffic jam right now, right? So if the first one or anybody is moving in the system, the smart contract will automatically place the newer registration to where it belongs, and then everybody else is moving. So the smart contract will pay out 300 Tron whenever someone registered for 300 Tron, right? But because I have already 22 accounts, I don't have money to actually purchase more accounts. The only thing to be done is share the opportunity with the world. So I'm not sure, is there 5.3 billion people on the planet or more? I mean, I know 5.3 billion people in Forex. So if we have a fraction of that 5.3 billion in Goldentron, or let's say 1% of the 22,000 people in that public group there that is now having that tag or like being a scam, if they're only 1% of those people, that is an additional 2,000 people. 2,000 people would cycle someone with 36,000 Tron. So I hope that answers your question, Easy. There is no new smart contract. There's nothing wrong with the smart contract. What is wrong is with people that are not seeing that they have to share the opportunity. That's what's wrong. And I'm sorry to say that like that, because that's how I, need to deal with people. And I don't want to mention, the country Nigeria in that respect too much, because there are people that can afford it easily, and then there are people that have been, problems with the 300 Tron and say, oh, and they don't do anything. So the thing is that people need to understand, in order for you to make money, it doesn't matter if you're using which smart contract. If you cannot build your team and recruit, then it's not your business. But Goldentron made it easy for you to recruit because it's just one link, right? That one link will be shared by anybody of the participants in the contract when they would do that. So the only thing that is going on right now is that people are not talking about Goldentron that much that we expected on launch day. On the other side, I just heard about from the owners actually that when Goldentron launched on day number one, the people that came into Goldentron on day number one was exactly the same amount of people that have been registered with Golden Matrix maybe within 5 months. So that is where, if I'm not that mistaken, but even though on day number one, 5,000 people rather than Golden Matrix with the first month, I think that is a success right there. And that's why the traffic was so huge, and the servers need to be upgraded to cover such traffic. And now they are all synced. It's super fast. The only thing that you need to do is register the accounts on the website to make sure that everything is in sync. If you do it still with Tron Scan, then the programmers will only manually import the data once a month, if I'm not mistaken. And I'm German, so I cannot pronounce the TH that well. Hope you don't get a headache in the morning, Marie. You're still doing fine, hopefully.
Yeah.
And let's get some feedback. I know I tend to talk a lot, but I also want to answer questions. So if you want to type that out or feel free. I mean, you can actually, Marie, do you have any specific questions right now? Otherwise, I just ask Easy for maybe if he wants to jump on in audio, or Gabriel.
No, I'm happy. I'm quite happy to sit and wait, and because I know it will work. Yeah, it's just no, I have nothing. I'm happy where I am.
Yeah, happy is always good. So I mean,
Yes.
that's what we should do in the group is like just find strategies how we can get people on board, and help each other out. Finding out, what about those 20,000 people, why they are not registered and stuff. Gabriel, if you want to jump on audio or Easy, feel free. I just asked to unmute, so whoever is first will be able to unmute. So I just give you permission, and Gabriel is first. So Easy, you will be next then. Welcome.
Okay.
Yeah, and Maria, I'll just mute you for a moment, okay?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm actually from Nigeria. I'm in the official.
Oh, I'm sorry to say Nigerian people is always a trouble. No, it's not.
No, I understand my people better. I understand their psychology. You are not really wrong, but nevertheless, I'm from Nigeria and I'm a good recruiter.
Awesome.
I recruit a lot. I'm a team leader and I really work with Alina and Book Power. in so
Awesome.
many of the smart contracts they have done so far. Really, they are people of integrity, and I can really
Yeah.
believe them.
Yeah.
And I really see the potential in Goldentron. And my first ID is ID 81. And
81.
yes, 81. And
Okay.
I've cycled out of the third matrix. That is the 2,700 earning for ID. I mean for
Mm.
matrix theory. And the smart contract is really good. It's just that
Yeah.
people have to really see the opportunity that is here, where everybody has to earn.
81. Wow,
So
you're actually faster than me. I'm 125. So how did you get that 81 that fast, my man? It's
yeah,
crazy.
I'm in the leaders group. I don't even know, maybe you are there.
Oh, okay.
I'm in the leaders group with Alina
Okay.
and Book Power. So I jumped in when Book Power released the contract address, and they asked
Yeah.
us to join
Yeah.
through the Transcan that the website is having problem, and some
Yeah.
persons have tried to join
Well, that's good,
to
Gabriel.
the
That you,
Transcan.
yeah, that's actually very good that you're on this call. Actually, I was in that leader group, to be honest with you, and to be honest with the world. And I don't want you in trouble at all. So I don't know you until you are speaking right now. So we probably have not really communicated in the leaders group right from the start. But what I notice is that. When you said that we just waited for the link to be published. And if I'm not that mistaken, if you can just confirm it as well, because that's when I was there on the leaders group, it was Brooke who actually released the smart contract address to the leaders group. And he told us to go to the address directly because there are people already registered before the public. Do you remember that
Yes, that
day
was
on?
what happened. And that was what actually happened. He told us that there are some person have already located the
Address?
smart contract and they are joining. So we just had to join
Yeah.
through the trust
Yeah.
can, because the
Yeah.
website was really having problem connecting.
Yes.
So,
Yes, and
uh,
you were probably with me on the testing, and you noticed that I was having trouble, on the website itself, from Germany. So I could not do testing very well. So I needed maybe 4 hours for 4 accounts. I could have easily, go to Tronscan and register manually, but that is not the point of testing. That's why we needed to do the website, and I had really trouble with that. And then when we launched, or when you said Book has actually released that link in the leaders group, that's when we opened a special Zoom support room where I was actually helping Book. He was 48 hours non-stop working, super tired, and he asked me, can you handle the Zoom? And I said, yeah, no problem, right? So we are just jumping together on the Zoom. And I was showing people in front of the camera, how I was able to do 10 accounts in 10 minutes. So now comes the frustration, as you see, is like people are like, why could someone, register before the leaders? And it's like you and I was in the same room. And that's what the masses are not actually understanding, and that's not point here on this live stream. The point is Marie has given the question about why is it called a scam. So the focus is why is it not a scam, and we are just giving you a reason in terms of Telegram is really easy to report stuff. And as I said initially, there are only 2 people reporting me personally, and I got restricted for 2 days. So imagine 20,000 people, maybe just a couple of 100 people are just putting a report on the group and say this is a scam. I've never seen that before on Telegram, that there is a scam button or tag on a group. So we really need to educate those people, and I'm super happy that Gabriel has a team. He's from Nigeria. I was introduced to Goldentron through Prince. He's also Nigerian, and he's an awesome leader. this is just, you know, two examples that Nigerian people are not all, you know, all the same. You know, it is a mindset thing, right? So if you have the right mindset, you can always have a good business or grow a business. Can you confirm that, Gabriel? You mean the mindset, you know,
Yeah,
is
that is actually true because I really know how some of us from this country try to paint us black in the global arena. And I really understand because even among ourselves, there are some persons instead of using their brain for something good, they would rather use it for something bad.
yeah,
And it tends to make people to think that everyone here is bad, but that is not really true. There are some bad. I can confirm that there are some bad among us, and there are some few that are also good that we not really saw their integrity or honesty for any reason. So you are right. You are right. So many of us here, so many Nigerians here, they they would rather do something that is scam than do something that is real. But nevertheless, we move on because when something
yeah,
is real and genuine, it doesn't really matter which country you come from, whether you are from Nigeria, from US, from Ghana, from India,
yeah.
from Germany. So what matters is that what you are doing is real. I have come to believe Alina because I've been working with her since Ethereum for Search. She was my sponsor. I did 10. So since then, she has introduced me to so many of the smart contracts that she has come up with. And I've seen her honesty, I see her integrity, and I'm ready to believe her and work with her at any time. And she always tries to carry me along. So even though she's from Russia and I'm from Nigeria, we believe one another, we trust one another. But there are some persons I know, some of my colleagues from Nigeria here, you know, myself, I'm even afraid of them.
Yeah, I mean, Alina is great, to be honest. It's like, you know, when I first met her on the Zoom, I mean, it's really hard to translate everything from German to English, from English to Russia. So it was always a challenge. But whenever there's time, she took time to actually translate everything, and we had some good talking. The issue is really that people now need to figure out what's going on. Why did you know the launch happen that way? You know, and I think that once you know we are moving and looking back, you know, 2 weeks later, everything is forgotten because now we know it works. So the thing is, the focus need to be on how can we deal with, you know, attacks like, you know, these scam reports and stuff. So we can only move forward. There is no looking back. You know, if the group has been reported, you cannot do much about it. But I would not be hiding it. You know, when someone asks me what's going on with
I
that
can tell
group.
you that Alina has she has deleted the group.
Okay,
The official Telegram group that was reported, she has deleted it and she
yeah,
just created a new one. So,
yes,
and we are sharing it because it seems that some persons were added to the group against their consent. And once
yeah,
some persons are added to some certain group, it doesn't matter what is happening, whether it's real or not, they just get angry and report that group as a scam.
yeah,
So we are not creating, she just created a new group that people should only come into that group through invitation
yes,
and not being forcefully added to that group so that those
yeah,
that are coming to the group will know what the group is all about. No matter what the group you create, no matter how genuine what you are doing, if you should add some person there forcefully, so
yeah,
many of them, they will just report the group as scam.
yeah.
I think that was what
Very
happened
true.
to that group, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, because the numbers that Marie, that's exactly what I'm talking about. You know, if you are placed into a group, let me just so that you can unmute anytime you want. But what I'm saying is that what Gabriel just said is like if some people invite, you know, a bunch of people, let's say you just say, oh yeah, I can just grab 1,000 people from Forsage group and say, look, we just place them into Goldentron, and they don't know, you know, anything about Goldentron. They are probably reporting the group as a spam or whatever, right? So there you go, 1,000 people reporting that stuff because someone invited people that are not aware of the group. So the thing is that I think it's a good and good decision to make it private and only by invitation. because that way we're just building a relationship to the participants and to the members who are really interested in Goldentron. So there should be a public group that maybe a channel where people can, easily get the information, and then if they really want to move forward, they could just maybe contact the admin. So I don't know how you set it up, but Gabriel just give me the link. I will not join that link, to be honest, just until everything is sorted out with my direct person stuff, that is going on there. I have no idea what's going on, to be honest. Not spoken to the owners since then, because I'm focused on how can we help Goldentron in general. So it's not about, the owners in terms of, what's going on there, because if you cannot recruit and share the opportunity, we are not moving anyway. So the focus should be on helping and supporting the community and get them easily signed up with Goldentron, right? And there's only $10. So if we have enough people that join, we only need 510 people, right, to cycle through the whole system for 36,000 Tron. That's what everybody's waiting for, and that's the issue they're waiting for. We should not wait. We need to share, right? Thank you so much, Gabriel, for your insights and what's going on right now as an official person from who is on behalf of the team. Marie, anything that you need to add to it right now? I know anybody that is new, I see some new people on the Zoom call. Kim, have you any questions? If you want to speak, I can just unmute your mic if you want to speak to me directly. You can address, or you can maybe introduce yourself. Are you also a team player? Do you have a team behind you, just waiting for the money to appear in your account? What's going on? Hey, Kim.
Hello there.
Hi there.
How are you? You hear me?
Yes, I hear you.
Technically, today is just first time in Zoom. I just I joined in the group for a while. I've been have joined in the different platform, but I don't know. I have a couple join in here, and I just say, well, I just look and see how it did, because I have the different platform, but I don't know what are you enjoy for. Like technically, I have some, but I'm still tuning in and see what going on, and they from Ethereum to turn on the Tron, and from Tron K. I don't know, who you are, like, what about?
Okay, I will answer you everything that you want to know. So what I put in the chat box right there is, and let me just make sure that you can unmute yourself anytime right now. So unmute themselves. You can, if you want to speak, just wait for the go, but you can now unmute yourself anytime you want. So I just put in my link of my personal group. So if you want to be updated what's going on, if you have any additional questions after this Zoom, you can join that group. But I want to warn you as well, is like, you need to have an account with Goldentron. So in order for you to be part of this private group, you need to have an account with Goldentron, and we verify any account in a specific way. It's something where I think that to be transparent with the participants is key. If they need to know anything, they can just join the group to get information. You know what I'm saying? So what I will do now is I will release the chat again. So channel mode is inactive. And you see that group right now on screen, right? The Goldentron success team. So here we go. Let's arrange some stuff there just to see if people are, online. So we are right now on a live Zoom and sharing some love in the group, right? So this is what we do on a daily basis. just to have fun, with the people in the group while waiting on the profit. So I think that is important to educate people and to address anything why we're not moving that fast and what's going on, right? So this is what we are doing, sharing some love. So I see some people in the group already, and you see what's going on screen. Yes, exactly. So we are actually segmenting people similar to what Gabriel said, what's going on with the official groups, and that is like only by invitation. So this is public as long as we are, moving to a private channel, and that is not going to happen here in my group, in terms of people just join without their consent. If they want to join, yes, but if they are not aware of this, I don't want them in my group either. And they have to be, as is true, they have to have a Goldentron account. So I understand, Kim, you had some questions about the platform. Let me ask you and assure that I have understand it correctly. I have understood that correctly, I'm sorry. Did you have already registered with Goldentron? Do you have an account already? Or you need help with that? I mean, what's going on with you personally? You mentioned something like different platforms, and you're not sure what's going on. So can you rephrase that again and help me out? If you are still there. Okay.
Okay. Actually, I have the account withdrawn, and then on the day I see the Goldentron. And Goldentron, do they ever go that level to add in, or I got to register the different account?
You mean you're not sure if that is an official Goldentron account? I mean, you have to be sure that you have registered from the official website. Let me check the link quickly. The official website where you can register the account. Computer is a little bit slow, but that should be absgoldentron.io. Let me just type that into absgoldentron.io. So this is the website, and I just put that into the Zoom as well. So just make sure that you have registered through the official absgoldentron.io website.
Oh, I got that that website. I joined in there, and then they asked me to register, but I don't do anything. And I just I don't want just to register to overwhelm, and I cannot just function in your.
Okay, so I just give you the link to the group, and I give you the link to my personal Telegram account. If you send me a private message, we can check your situation, and I want to make sure that you are in good hands. Okay, so if you need any help or so, just send me a private message, and I'll just help you out. I'm not sure if you are on Telegram as well, but I hope that that you get the support that you need, So I don't see any more questions. I see Gabriel is a great leader, actually, and have his team. And easy earning. You got my first 300. Is that happening right now, my man? And I have 3 more. Okay. You are 10,000. No, what's that? 1,077. So are you able to speak on the Zoom and share some story after you help me on Zoom? Oh, okay. I'm not even familiar that I have helped you. I'm sorry. So are you able to unmute your mic? I have just given you the permission so that you don't need to type. Otherwise, I just make a screenshot. It's late in India, no worries. Yeah, it's probably late. What is the time for you right now in India? So let me just make a screenshot for the people on screen and paint and get that out, because this is awesome. If you have made already some money, this is awesome. And somewhere I need to share. Oh, there. Hold on a second. I mean, I just need to get that out of the way, and this is okay. Here we go. And post that in Telegram. So you are already in my group, right? So we can just share that here, and you should be able to see that on screen. Let me just reshare the portion of the screen. You should be able to see what's going on there on screen. So my man Easy here from the Gabriel team, is that correct? You are from the Gabriel team, right? Have made the first 300 Tron, and he has 3 more Goldentron accounts. Awesome. Congratulations, my man. And he is on ID number 1077. Awesome stuff. I really enjoy seeing people making some money. I know people that have been, registered with the account number 3000, need to be a little bit patient, but that's where the group kicks in, right? We have some fun with the rain. We are working on some stuff with Marie. I know, I just want to keep you happy there, right? So awesome. What ID number were you on, Marie? It's 3000, I don't know.
3,559.
Oh my goodness. So maybe we need 7,000 then, but we get that. No worries. I will just push it. Yeah. I mean, that's the beauty. I mean, you have to understand, if you registered, everything is handled automatically, right? So nothing that you need to worry about, in order for you to check it in and what's going on, right? No, everything is handled. When it's your turn, it's your turn. And the money you see, you can spend however you like. So if you have, my personal opinion, if you have your 300, register an account and make sure the timestamp is on that account, and then you don't need to worry, right? I understand that if you waited 2 weeks to get 300, then it's probably forever. But the thing is, you have to understand, the more accounts you have and the more people share it, eventually you will make, something every single week. I'm not sure how that works, but I would compound it if that makes sense, right? You have your 300 back, you register an account, and that will take care from the moment that you have registered again, right? If you do it 2 weeks later, the timestamp would be 2 weeks later. But if you do it now, maybe the ID number is 7,000 something, and you start from that moment, right? That's why register if you can, if you want, and then forget about it, because the next payout is 900 on your account, right? Once you see that, just register one account and take 600, to your profits. That's how I would play per account, right? So that way, when you have 5 accounts, you double up the accounts every single time you see that 300 coming in. And then eventually you have like 50 or 100 accounts, and then it's pay time or every time you cycle, I'm not a financial advisor. It's your account, but personally, I would do it that way. For people who see that's the reason why I'm doing this, is because of the timestamp. When you register, the smart contract will do everything in the order of the registration, and then place you accordingly, or place people accordingly to where they belong in the system. That's all why I would push it that way. But obviously you can do whatever you want with your profits, right? We don't have any more people coming in other than sharing maybe more rain in the group, just to see when people are waking up. It's early in the morning. What time was it in your place? Maybe 9 o'clock, 10 o'clock? Okay, I don't know what was going on. What was the time, Marie? And Kenny
it's 10 a.m. It's 10 a.m. where I am.
Oh, okay. So we are probably here now for 2 hours already, almost. Awesome. Really loving the energy here on this call. And I see Kenny on the call just joining us. Not sure where you're coming from. Let me know in the chat box, or I don't see an audio, so I'm not sure what's going on with that guy. Yeah. And Kim, did you message me or join the group? I just want to, if there's no more questions when I close the Zoom, I just don't want you to be left behind, you know. Oh, there you go.
Hi, do you see me?
Yeah, absolutely. Nice
Actually,
to see you.
I'm joining the group, and yeah, just I just want to know where do you live?
In
You're
Germany. I'm from Germany.
Oh,
And
okay.
you? You're
I'm
from?
United States.
United States. Okay.
Yeah.
So what is your username? Is that it's me 007?
My username.
Yeah, can you type something in the group so I see that you are here? Let me so hey, this is Kim. Can you type that in the Telegram?
Okay, let's see.
Yeah, see. Let's see. So we know our people coming into the system here.
Okay, you want in the chat or
in the
in
Telegram?
group?
In the Telegram, so I can rain some Tron.
Okay.
Yeah, I want to welcome you here.
Hold on, let's see. I'll go back to. Well, give me a minute.
Absolutely, you got two.
Mm.
That's also something, you know, we are taking really slow, you know, whatever you need. If you have been, you know, coming from your job with stress and stuff, the group should not be the place where you have stress, right? You just need to be feeling comfortable, right?
Yeah, I put it on there. You see it?
Hopefully you're not doing that in the public group from the Goldentron and then you're getting kicked out. I mean, it's like, no, I don't see it yet in my group. So my group is called Goldentron Success Team at the top. Do you see that?
I did. That's why I just pull sale. Hold on.
Maybe you need to click the return button. Maybe, I'm not sure.
Let's hold on a minute.
Or did you click on my personal profile? I'm not sure.
I did. I put on. I see your personal link too.
No, just go with the oh, let's save that stuff there. No, I don't. Where's my group? There you go.
Yeah, that.
So let me just get the link out again for those who are new. So Kenny, I see your microphone right there and he's gone. So no time for that. Did you see the link?
Yeah, I see.
Okay.
You still hear me?
Absolutely. So let me check who's it's me. That's Prakash. That is Mr. Easy Earning. So I just make, can you send me, okay, you already have, hey man. So I got your personal thing there. And there you go. And let's actually welcome those guys. And so let's see who has joined. Maybe AKO Sweet. Who's that? No, that's Roy. Mary Olekwu. No, that's another one. So you're not in the group yet. Kim. No.
Yeah, I see you.
Oh, there you go.
Let's see.
Okay, I add you as my contact and notifications and send. Just send hi. Normally I don't send a message before, but I see it now. You have no username. That's an issue because then I cannot give you the what's that called, the rain. Yeah, I will show you how that works easy. With the rain, you need to have funds in your wallet for that, and I show you that. I have recorded some tutorials. But Kim, you need a username. Are you on a smartphone?
Let's see. Yeah, I'm in smartphone.
Which one do you have, iOS or Android?
Android.
Oh, that's awesome. So Android, I mean, I'm on the iPhone, but the Android is similar to desktop. So I can show you how to do that right on the camera. So are you ready to follow? On Android, you have that, I mean, I call that burger. menu, but you have 3 lines at the top right. Let me point you to where we are. What I'm talking about is this specific menu. Do you see the arrow on the screen?
Where?
Oh, go back to Zoom.
Yeah, I'm back to Zoom right now.
Okay, you see that reddish looking arrow pointing to those 3 lines?
I see the Zoom arrow.
Okay. If you see the arrows, I just click on that, and then this is the menu coming up. And then there's a settings menu. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This is the menu saying settings there. And then you see that settings?
Let's see, hold on.
Yeah, don't go anywhere. I just follow me on the screen, and you do that on the phone then, right?
Yeah.
So when you click the 3 lines, you go to settings, and on settings, you go to edit profile. So there is another.
Then let's see, hold on.
Oh, that's not what I want, this one. So settings and then edit profile.
Hold on, let's see. Setting in, well, because in here, I see the mic, I see the bottom or the top.
You're now back on your phone on Telegram?
No, in the phone. Oh, you talking about Zoom or the Telegram?
No, I just want to show you how to create a username on your Android phone using the Telegram app. But I'm showing that on the Zoom call. So I just wanted to show you how to do that. But if you are on Telegram right now, are you back on your Android in Telegram?
Okay, I can go back to Telegram. Telegram, they show my name, whole thing too. Let's see.
So you are on Telegram right now?
Yeah, let's say I go back to Telegram.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go back to Telegram.
So when you're there, can you click on the 3 lines at the top left corner?
Okay. I did.
Okay, what do you see?
I say, yeah, I say, okay, I go to private. I see your call, video, search, add
I
content.
think you clicked the wrong line. So on the top left, the very top left above, I mean, on your mobile phone, there is all chats and all kinds of folders, but on top of that, there are 3 lines that you can click, and then the menu should say something like settings. There might be add account, new group, new channel, contacts, calls and stuff, but there should be a settings menu.
3 line. Okay, set. Okay, well.
Click on settings.
Okay, yeah.
So
I look at it on the other side. Okay.
Okay, settings. Are you on there?
Yes.
Okay, what do you see? You see your profile picture.
I see my profile, my name, my
Perfect. Stop.
Okay. I see
Stop.
what you're
Stop.
talking about. I see your username.
Stop. Click on edit profile, right? And then just put in a username, temporary username. You can change it any moment, but you need a username.
Oh, okay. I see.
And then make sure to save it. So if you click that and you are typing it, then click on save, and that's it.
Oh, okay.
And when you're done, just type into my group again and see if you have already a username.
Okay,
let's see.
I can put
whatever you just put in Kim for now, or maybe Kim 123, and then save. Doesn't matter.
I put a key.
And that's how we do actually the support here is like, I mean, if anybody has a problem, we're just creating tutorials for moments like that so that we don't spend like 2 hours per person, when we can just make a 2-minute video explaining where to go, right?
Let's see, they already, let's say I need to put
Doesn't matter what you put in, you can change it anytime. I just want you to have a username for now. It doesn't matter. You can just put in Fung, whatever, you know, it doesn't matter. If you see username, just type in something there that makes sense, and then yeah, you got it.
Yeah.
I see Kim4979. That's awesome.
Okay, yeah.
So you're ready to go, and hello, got you and your username. Awesome.
Okay, thank you. Because you say username, and I thought, that's my name. I already have it there.
So here we go. Here we go. Four members, and you got. You need to type something maybe into the Telegram again with your username, because that is like too long time ago. Let me just put in another and save it there. Can you type something in Telegram in the group?
Okay, let's see.
So as you got your one Tron actually on your account, but I need to see a message. And then if we don't have any more questions, let's close that Zoom here for today. I hope people that are watching on YouTube see that, you know, Goldentron is working. People are making money already. It's only a matter of sharing the opportunity right now. So there is nothing wrong with and there you go. So you got 0.20 Tron in your account. So that works. And I do that one more time and sharing some love in the group. So smells like success, or put it that way, right? So again, thank you so much from Gabriel, who is on this call and sharing also information about what's going on right now with the official group and what's going on with people that are kind of frustrated maybe and reported the official ones, but there is nothing wrong with the smart contract. It's working, it's perfect. We're just moving on, right? Marie, do you have any questions?
No,
No,
I'm
you're
happy
satisfied.
now.
Awesome,
Yes,
that's important.
yeah, it was just seeing that was just like, oh my gosh. So, but yeah, no, feel way better now.
Yeah, exactly. So I mean, anytime something is like you don't understand, that is also something, you know, people that are new to this world. I know I don't embarrass anybody here on this call. We have that private in the group. Is like when you think that something works and looks shiny, you know, especially when, I mean, you have been away some days, but some people have sent me a private link to something called like an airdrop bot and stuff like that. Is, I mean, look at that crap actually. I mean, if you're watching this on YouTube, I mean, common sense is like how can you earn money? You know, this is the balance. I have just tested that stuff. Probably will not pay out. So if you click on Mine TRX, it tells you you get like 48 Tron per minute. I mean, that is faster than you're farming, you know, you're mining Bitcoin maybe with a machine, you know, having a computer that is actually professional mining stuff. Just by clicking a button to grab 48 Tron in a minute, not going to happen. And if you tell people the truth, they got frustrated, or, you know, they think that, you know, you're so negative. No, I'm not negative. I just say that this bot looks free, but the problem is if you are looking at a payment channel, you know, and you're looking what they want to do. Now they are 8,000. There was like 4,000 people before. You see that at the top? This is purely to, you know, to attract shiny object people, low-hanging fruit people that think they can make a lot of money. They are all now in that channel, right? And now what they can do is, this is the pro version, just to let you know what's going on. I have an account with that crazy stuff. It's the same bot kind of structure, right? No, I'm sharing not that link, and I'll tell you why. It's not mining Tron easy. This is fake. I show you now. This is the stuff that you don't want to do. You know, if you click on mine, you see 24 and account is now something. But if you want to withdraw, and I want to withdraw my 265 on that bot, look at what it asks for, you know, send 92 Tron to a specific address. I have sent Tron to that address just to see the flow, okay? That was a couple of days ago. I was doing that, okay? Thank you that you said scam, but let me show you something. Let me show you something. If you say this is a scam, then I go to the payment channel. I click on the payment channel. We have 2,671 at the top. Do you see that? Tron mining payment, right? Do you see that?
Yes.
Everybody in the chat can see that? Please
Yes.
type it in the chat box if you see it, or tell me. Right? Easy.
Yes.
I want you to confirm that you see. So this
Yeah.
is the payment channel for the bot that you just called out a scam. All right. So if you are on the pinned message, I'm coming exactly to that post, and look at that start bot link that is right there. When I click on that, going back to the free version that you said send me the link to, right? So I'm clicking the mine Tron. Here is it where it says 48 Tron every 1 minute. So there are connections between those two, right? But if I want to withdraw, I need 3 members. It's easy. I have 6 or 8 in my group on that, and I specifically say it's a scam. Why? Because the only thing they are doing here is attracting people that are believing they can earn Tron for free. Do you really believe that you make 48 Tron per minute just clicking a button, and then on February 1st magically click that withdraw button and get 19,000 Tron for free? I mean, how naive can people be? You know? So the thing is that if you're checking out the invitation and stuff, I have 8 users and I warn them about this specific link, right? Because if you go to the payment channel, wow, we have like 8,000 people already going to be victims soon. Why? Because whatever the message will be, I will make an update on what happened on February 1st, right? If I can withdraw, cool, I will put in the money into the seeded and make some Goldentron accounts for you guys for free, right? But if they say something that is similar to, you know, oh, sorry, we need to verify your account. Guess what? 8,000 people putting in 100 Tron to that address, believing that they are verifying the address. I mean, just make the math, right? 8,000 people times 100. I mean, I cannot even calculate that. That's probably 800,000 or 8 million Tron right there, right? From that crazy stuff. In my group, people were like freaking out if I'm asking for 1 Tron, right, to verify the wallet address, and I'm tipping them back 2 Tron, right, instantly. It's a manual process, and that is very easy to be done. But the thing is, I'm doing it is like I want no scammers in my group saying that they have a Goldentron account and then they don't. So if you have a wallet address that have been registered, I need to know that this is your address. That's the only reason why I'm asking you to send me that 1 Tron through the bot. And then I'm tipping you, you know, if I'm going back to my, group, what I'm doing is actually you sending me the screenshot of that 1, you know, Tron that you have done. I click on reply and I just say tip 2 TRX, and boom, that lady got 2 TRX because I want to tip her that. And then you cash that out and you earn 1 Tron for the verification process. Do you call that a scam? I think you really happily register accounts, right? So with that being said, this is how I protect my members from scam. Because yes, on the surface, you know, the mining bot looks good, but the only reason why they're doing stuff like that for free is just to attract people that are sharing that kind of stuff, sharing the opportunity. Remember that phrase, right? And then suddenly, you know, people are 8,000 people in the channel just by sharing that opportunity. If you would share the same passion about this, about Goldentron, we would be at 10,000 very easily. Right, so let me check actually if I can go to the Goldentron Tron scan thing to see the last ID in the system, but my computer is very slow, so I might not be able to do it here on camera. So I don't want to waste too much of your time, but I hope you learned something from this call about, that yes, whatever it says with a scam is not a scam. It's probably just, something that people have to understand what's going on and answer that question why something has happened and then move on. Nothing has happened so far, other than some people have been maybe frustrated and reported the Telegram group and call out people to be a scam, which is not. If you know the presentations, I mean, Brooke and Alina was very super transparent right from day one, and tell exactly what's going on. Can you, come on, Gabriel, give some feedback there, as I'm talking really much, and I just want to have a neutral person here on the call that actually can just confirm that this is exactly what's going on right now, and assure people that we're just moving forward, and be strong and confident in promoting Goldentron as a blessing. Thank you so much, Gabriel.
Yeah, thank you so much for inviting me. I'll be really listening to everything that you are saying. Yeah, it's good to really educate ourselves on to find more information about a particular smart contract. I've really been with Lina and Book right from the very onset of this project, and I saw their concept. I really saw their intention of providing a smart contract where the owner will not even earn more than the other person. And it's really a very transparent platform. And when I really see the concept, the ID one does not have uh, an edge over the person that is even registering today. And I think that the more people really come to the awareness and the understanding of how this project is designed, they really want to be part of it and invite more people to become part of it. Because I really see that one of the major hindrances that prevent people from joining MLM network smart contract is their inability to refer that, okay, if I don't refer, I'm not going to end. But this and the owner, the ID one, and does not really give herself an upper edge to others. So the more every one of us work, the more every one of us earn. Even in the leaders group, because I'm in the leaders group, we've been donated Tron for the project to be promoted. So to promote it on social media, on YouTube, some of us, and we have been doing willful promotion apart from we individuals sharing the project in our groups. And I can really see that more people are really coming to understand it, are really coming to love it. And I'm seeing a project that we will soon hit about 20,000 people, 50,000 and 100,000, and it will still be going. It will still it will still be going. So it's not even late to, and it's never late to join, because just like when ID one cycle out, it will not come back to the bottom of the ID and start all over. So it's something that everybody will be enthusiastic about to join. So there is no iota of scam inside, no scam at all. There's no scam at all. It's very transparent and selfless, and I can tell you that.
Awesome. I think that's a good point, actually, that we need to also address here on this call is, as you said, the ID number one doesn't have an edge because people are talking about pyramid schemes and stuff like that. It's nothing about that. So it has nothing to do with some people at the top earning more money than people at the bottom. Everybody is just making the same amount of commission, and we all need 510 people or less. I'm not sure exactly how it works, but I know that ID number one needs 510 people in order for the cycle. And then the next person, because there are people in the system, there was mentioning that we only need 256. But I don't care about how many people we need. We just still need to share the opportunity. So the main point is, It's never too late. It's just one global link, and we just need to share it out so that people can register, and eventually it will have that momentum again where we can cycle faster. The issue is if you don't see it, you get like, you know, impatient, and you get like scared that this could be a scam if you don't have someone that explains what is the reason why you are not getting the profit yet. We have some people on the call like Easy who shared that he has made 300 Tron back. The thing is, everybody that has, you know, like Gabriel has 85 as an ID, we have worked as a leader, and then we're like, you know, rewarded by the early, you know, registration, but still we're not making more money. We have just the edge of being in the program earlier than someone else. But it's not, I mean, it's only 7 minutes earlier. So the public can be still making a lot of money. But if you're waiting and say, oh, I need to make some research, I need to check, and 2 weeks later, suddenly 2,000 people are, you know, in front of you, that's where you are waiting. You know, imagine you want to buy tickets for a concert and the queue has only 10 people in front of you before you get to the ticket. You know, I don't know what you call that, where you buy that ticket. The ticket is the account to have in Goldentron, right? So if there's only 10 people in front of you, you will cycle out fast. But if you're waiting 2 weeks before you can purchase that ticket, suddenly there are 1,000, 2,000 people in front of you waiting for the moment to happen, right? And that is like where you are waiting a little bit longer, the more you're waiting for the registration. But it is never late. So also, once ID number 1 has cycled, it will just go back to the beginning. So after matrix number 4 payout, there will be a payout of 36,000 Tron totally. And just by the 4th matrix, which cost 8,100, so on the screen, it's always like that. I mean, if you're allowing Forsage or Forsage, I mean, whatever you call that, this is X4 in Forsage, right? Just to give some familiar, you know, stuff here on screen. So you have that first line which goes to the upline, and then you have that second line that makes that payout. So let's assume, you know, the second line is all the payouts. What the smart contract is doing, it will first pay you out profit. So the P stands for profit, right? That is what's going into your wallet, right? The other thing is just paying out for the upgrade. So the U plus is the upgrade. So if I'm going for the upgrade, that means that it needs 900 Tron for the upgrade to matrix number 2. So we have only 4 matrices, right? So every single U plus is worth 300 on matrix number 1, but on matrix number 2, the value is 900 each, and then 2,700 each, and the last one is 8,100 each. So if you have 8,100 each, that means if you take a calculator, where's my calculator? So if you type in 4 times 8,100, that is a total of 32,400. So let's just put that in. 4 times 8,100 is about 32,400. But you will instantly be added back to the matrix number 1, which cost you 300 Tron. So the total profit is only 32,100 on matrix number 4, but it is 300 on 1, it is 900 on 2, and it's 2,700 on 3, and then the upgrade is 8,100. If I'm not mistaken, let me just recalculate that quickly. For the total. So 32,100 plus 300 plus 900 plus 2,700 is already 36,000. So the 8,100 is too much. So what I mean is, if you just calculate these numbers together, that is your 36,000 profit for the whole program, right? And then you are back to the beginning. So there is no edge in being ID number 1 or being ID number 3000. You all make the same amount of money when it's time for you to upgrade or to make that profit. So that is handled by the smart contract. Does that make sense? Anybody jump in? No problem. Take the mic is also no problem. I love audio stuff because it's recorded live on Facebook and on YouTube. But if that makes sense to you, I'm happy that we are just answering some questions here. And again, the wallet payout that you see, the 300 or 900 or 2,700 or whatever amount you see in your wallet, this is your profit. You don't have to worry about, oh, I need to spend that money for upgrades. No, the smart contract do the upgrade for you automatically. So you only get that P, but the U plus payments will be used directly for the upgrade to matrix number 2. So literally you don't need a back office at all. You just need to register and you share that link. And again, that link is a global link. Okay, just to be sure, what is a global link? Right? Global link is you have just one link. I know it's complicated if I just compare a link to a number, but everybody can understand that the number 1 is a number 1, no matter if it's coming from Gabriel or if it's coming from Kim or it's from Marie. You give me the number 1 into my hand and say, this is the link, this is the sign up link. You give me that number 1, tell me that that number 1 looks different than the number 1 from Kim. Maybe if you're from the US, then the number 1 looks like a line, okay? I don't talk about that, right? So if the number 1 you write on paper looks like that line, I don't care about that. Then you just say it's that number 1, however you write it, with the symbols that is needed, right? But the thing is, it's still that 1. Does it make sense, Gabriel? Does it make sense, Kim or Marie? It's still the same link. I cannot hear you. If you want to unmute, Marie, because I know some adults might think that, oh, the number 1 is not a link. It's not HTTPS. Yeah, I know that. But I just want to see it as an image.
So with the ID 1 and it's got the upline. So all the upline payments, does that go to the number 1, does it? Or
that's a tricky question.
So how does the payments work to the upline?
Yeah, that's a tricky question.
Oh, okay,
I don't know.
Sorry.
No. I mean, the thing is that theoretically it goes to ID number 0, right? Whatever the start point is, it's going back. What you have to understand is the ID number 1 account is maybe a shared account. So let's say the ID number 1 is the real account that is registering, right? And then I don't know if I'm saying that wrong, but let's assume that the upline payment that you're asking me for, where is that money going? So if I'm saying this goes to ID number 0, then what they have programmed in is a shared 50-50, because the owners are partners, right? So the 300 that comes in will be shared equally, 150 Tron for Book and 150 Tron for Alina, right? And that is ID number 0 then. So the ID number 0 is actually maybe a smart contract or whatever technology they are using, but it will automatically go and share that 300 Tron equally and pay that out to their wallets. Okay, but they are not making more money than we are in that whole system. In the contrary, is like they are actually sharing the 300 equally to each other, right? They only do the 150 when we are doing the 300 because they are partners, right? Does that answer your question?
Okay. Yes.
Okay, good. Because as I said, the matrix is looking the same on every single matrix. So it's the first line that goes to the upline and then the payout and then the U plus. The only difference with the payout is matrix number 4, because that is like 3 payments that goes into your wallet, but the last one goes for the re-entry cost. So 300 goes back to your re-entry, right? That's why you calculate that 4. Exactly. So you are just saying 4 times 8,100, which is theoretically that kind of profit, right? But because you automatically re-enter, you are taking that 300 away, and the only profit that is remaining is that 1, 2, 3, 4 payments, right? If that is calculated together, this together here, this is the 36,000. So right there, this is the 36,000 Tron. So,
Okay.
I'm just, if you take the calculator later and say, yeah, I just want to check it if you are calculating that correctly. Yes, you are. So 300, 2,700 is 3,000. Yeah, you're confirming. You take. Okay, good, awesome.
Yes.
Yeah. And that's about it. I mean, that's simple. It's like the payments go where it's belong. The balance is never held in the contract. The only reason when people saying there is a balance in the contract is because they're sending money to the contract, which is lost. So again, it's like if you're sending money from a wallet to a wallet. So let's say the wallet to wallet payment is from your wallet, transferring money, your wallet, right? And that will be sent directly to the smart contract wallet. That's different, right? That is like sending money from A to B, transferring money. And that money is lost. Not even the owners can touch it. Not the poor people that have done that stuff lost their money because they were not following the registration details we are giving them. And there's only 2 ways to register. The website, which works very well right now, and Tron Scan on launch day when the website was really slow. Right, the Tron Scan is another interface, but it's still that you go to the smart contract first and do some interaction with the smart contract on Tron Scan. So you are just, it's like going to McDonald's. I mean, sorry, I say it like that. I'm not a programmer, but I mean, obviously, if people are sending money from their home to McDonald's is different than going with your car to McDrive and asking McDonald's there for food. And they ask you, is that your order? And you say, yes. Then you sign that stuff and say, yes, this is what I ordered, make that signature. They give you the account, right? That is the registration when you drive to McDonald's personally, which is that smart contract address on Tron Scan personally, right? Compared to if you are sitting still here and sending money, putting that in an envelope and hoping that the McDonald's knows what to do with the money. It doesn't. They look into the envelope and say, thank you for the 300 Tron, it's mine, it's gone. That's why it has a balance, because it's not having a feature, a call that is like, fall back to ID number 1. So I'm not a programmer, it's just an image for you to understand. There's a difference between going to an interface like a website, and Tron Scan is an interface just on the blockchain, right? So you can just go to the smart contract and it has a read and write feature. Do you know what I'm talking about? Tron Scan, the feature, the contract that has that tab with the read and the write stuff? Yeah. I mean, okay, good. Yeah. And if you don't know, we will just have some tutorials in the group, so feel free to join that stuff. But that's all what I have. I mean, I think we covered a lot today. I hope the 2 hours make sense that this is really not a scam. I mean, and people will still say it's a scam. We don't care. But the people that are really listening, that knows what's going on, probably understands it better. And why, we're not moving that fast. That is, we need to share that one global link with our community, no matter what. That's the only way to move forward in the system. And it's similar to say, the internet will stop tomorrow. I think there is no way to stop the internet. Once people see that they have been paid, they get their confidence back and start creating more accounts. So whoever is maybe in that contract and get paid 36,000 Tron probably will either take that profit totally, which is, whatever, but I think they will create more accounts. I would, at least one. And then, love the rest of the money per account. But definitely there is no stopping the movement. And I think that is a genius thing to have an automatic system. Have never done that before. Other platforms still trying to get that out and probably cannot do it. And this is genius. I think ABS smart contracts has created something that will be a blessing for the years to come when the people will start promoting it the way we hoped it would have been done on the first day. But I hope it's not helping when we are able to talk about this more and say, this is what we need to do next. This is the distractions that happen with the scam, on Telegram, and people that are following into the new group. We are slowly building that relationship with all the people that have been registered, and now we just focus on them to actually get them become leaders as well. Everybody can be a leader. It's a mindset thing. Gabriel is doing a great job with his team, but anybody on his team probably can do the same thing once they know what Gabriel is doing for them. Not everybody is really confident, going out on Facebook or on YouTube and be on video and explaining stuff. But that will come over time. I mean, I was not doing that stuff here from day number one. I mean, I'm just doing it and people just saying this is cool stuff, and you get that confidence, right? There will be people on this call and saying, what you're talking about is bullshit. I don't even look at that stuff. That's not my people. Right? You need to focus on those who really want to move with you and not who are against you. If you focus on those people, you are always behind. Yeah. Thank you, Gabriel, for being on this call and sharing us what's going on with ABS smart contracts right now. Good stuff will come. And glad that you are here with us and shine some insights there. We appreciate that. Yeah, you're welcome. If you want to give us the last words with audio, I will just close it here because I think we covered everything we need to cover today. Feel free to unmute for the last time and say goodbye if you want. But other than that, I just want to thank you, Marie, for sharing the screenshots and asking those questions. Really happy to help Goldentron out with moving forward. And yeah, looking forward to continue in the group then. Thank you so much and goodbye for now.
Thank you.
Awesome stuff.
Okay,
Thank you.
bye.
Bye-bye.
Bye.
Bye.